Grande Cambio business show number 4. Today, 3 funny stories plus a bonus about integrity and discounts in business. 3 business stories. So let's start. Story number 1. There was once not a rich Jewish village, and they approached an owner of a mine with coal, and they said, "Could you give us a free coal, a few wagons?" And he said, "No, thank you, but I can offer you 40 wagons of coal, half a price." And they said, "Okay, so we would like to order 20 wagons of coal." After a few months, the payment was due, and the owner didn't see the money, so he wrote to them, and he got a letter in response. "We are extremely astonished at your letter, as your offer was 40 wagons of coal for half a price. So logically, the discount was equaled 20 wagons of coal, which we have ordered, and we do not have a claim on the remaining rest of the 20 wagons of coal. Sincerely yours." Lesson to learn. Beware and be careful with the discounts that you design, that you grant, which you manage. Sometimes, instead of making a customer happy, they can make them angry because they might feel treated unfair. Or you may lose because they may actually take advantage of many of your resources. On the other hand, if you are the one taking a discount, watch careful. Maybe you could stretch it to some other areas, products and realities, or maybe you could create your own discount for yourself, or maybe you can offer something for a discount, and you can be creative and benefit from openness of the other person. Story number 2. Mr. Schultz came to a shop of a friend, and he saw 10 cents lying on the table. "What is this money?" "Oh, my dear friend, that's the coin with which I'm testing the integrity and honesty of my shop assistant. I will see if he will take this 10 cents to his pocket." My dear friend, that's not the money for a test. It's not a test at all. If you give him $2 on the table, that would be a test. And the owner of the shop says, $2? It's not a test at all. $2. I personally would take it myself. Lesson to learn. Do you expect honesty from your employees? Do you expect higher honesty from your employees than from yourself? How do you establish trust relationship with your employees? Do they trust you? Do you trust them? Who is testing you? Because somebody is testing you also. How do you go through such a test? Story number 3. There was a wholesale shop, and they had 200 pairs of trousers left, and they couldn't sell. So they asked the consultant, what to do? What is the solution? The consultant was thinking, and he said, "I have an idea. We should send to our loyal customers a package with 10 pairs of trousers. But by we count the right price for 10, but it will look as if we counted for 8, and they will think we made a mistake, and they will think that the 2 pairs are for free. And they will think it's a bargain, and they will pay it and take it. So, the director did exactly as the consultant said, and the packages were sent. A few days later, the director meets the consultant and says, "You idiot! What did you do?" What happened? None of the clients accepted the package, and they all sent it back. So we didn't make any money. But instead of 10 pairs of trousers, they sent back only 8, thinking that the other remaining 2 were a mistake, and in fact as a gift. A lesson to learn. Beware. Whose advice do you take? And remember that whoever advice you take, the responsibility lays on you. They will not take the blame. They will not take the burden. It will come back to you. So whoever you think is smarter than you, more experienced, more wise, remember, it is you and only you who will take responsibility for your actions. And remember that if you try to trick somebody, the trick may not work. Or otherwise, the trick may turn against you, or somebody may trick you. And now a bonus story. 2 friends meet. Where do you work? Nowhere. What do you do? Nothing. Wow, what a great job! I really envy you. Yes, it is a great job, but you know how big is the competition? Lesson to learn. If you do nothing, you will have a lot of competition. But if you want to climb to the top, here at the top, the competition is very, very small. If you want to do something amazing, original, you will not have a lot of competition. You will have more space, more room, just to do what you need to do. That was Grande Cambio business show number 4, with 4 stories from Jewish wisdom and humor.